Hello there. Thank you for stopping by. I'm the other wise woman, Carol, and this is my intuitive and interpretive reading of the general energies that will be with us from the new moon on July 28th, 2022 until the full moon on August 11th of 2022. This is for entertainment purposes only. Any resulting enlightenment is purely coincidental and unintentional. So let's take a look at the elements that have volunteered for this reading for this moon cycle period. We have Beloved. This card is from the Wisdom of the Cailleach deck. The Knight of Vessels, or Eel, from the Wildwood Tarot. And we have Willow energy from the Celtic ogham. Well, it's easy to look at all these elements and say we're in for a period when emotions are going to be coming to the forefront. That's actually what Willow helps us do. That is, bring emotional blockages up to the surface so that they can be released and resolved, worked through, rather than being suppressed. Willow is often associated with mourning. I know embroidered samplers that were done in the 1800s would often depict a willow tree in memory of someone who has passed on. So Willow does help us grieve, but it doesn't want us to get stuck in grief or what other negative emotion we may be feeling, because they're supposed to flow. And that's one of the lessons here with the Knight of Vessels, or Eel. Stagnant water isn't good for anyone. We need to flow like the eel swimming through the waters of emotions. The Beloved here speaks of union, reunion, expressing our loving emotions towards someone. I get the feeling from this that this is about letting go of differences or petty arguments that we may have with other people, and really appreciating the core of their being, the love that is centered in all of our heart chakras. The Beloved card also is ambiguous. We don't know if this is depicting a meeting, a union, a reunion, or a parting, someone about to go. Come back to Willow. Willow also teaches us that with every coming together and every parting, it's a new phase, and we need to allow and acknowledge how we feel about that new phase to flow through us. The Knight of Vessels, or Eel, also speaks about coming into emotional maturity. It's a knight, it's not the king, it's not the queen, it's not the king. There is still growth, emotional growth to do. Now, on a more physical level, the Knight of Vessels could depict a person in our lives. It could be someone who is a good counselor, who's very caring, and who can offer us good advice, but someone we feel very comfortable with. On another level, it could be someone we're attracted to. So for some of us, that could be a possibility during this next this next moon cycle. But whatever you do, don't hold back how you're feeling. I don't feel from this that the emotions that come up will be anger and frustration. We went through that moon cycle before last, building up the righteous anger. This feels more like, grieving what we've lost, grieving what could have been, and making us appreciate what we have and who we have all the more. So, from this new moon to the full moon, really get down into the level of your emotions and find any blockages. Is there anything you haven't dealt with yet that you're keeping? Any anger, any resentment, any sorrow? Express it, but then move through it to something better. All we have is each other. Oh, another vision I get from this too, it may be speaking to the situation some families may find themselves in with children going off to college. It's about that time of year when that starts. So that makes me think too of young people setting out. If that happens to be applicable to you, your son or daughter is going away, don't hold back on how you feel. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that you're proud of them. We need that emotional nurturance, and we will be able to give it during this next moon cycle. Yeah. And in keeping with this reading, I will say that I very much appreciate everybody who tunes into this channel, who likes and subscribes and shares. A reminder, if you would like a personal reading from me, my email address is in the information on my channel. I believe it is otherwisewomanccp@gmail.com. And we can discuss. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope wherever your emotions take you, it is an amazing journey and one that leads always to love. Bye-bye for now.